and you can watch us. We are on your computer or your mobile device. Just head on over to SuperTalk TV. And today we get to hear about some good things happening in Tupelo. I'm talking about the Chickasaw Inkana Foundation. You may have never heard of it. I hadn't, so we're going to learn more about it today. Joining us is their CEO, Brady Davis. Hey, Brady.
Hi, Rebecca. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be on your show today.
Well, the more I'm learning about the Chickasaw Inkana Foundation, the more I'm like, how did I not know about this, that it was here in Tupelo? You guys are up to some really good things. So when you get to tell someone what you do, Brady, how do you describe the foundation?
Well, the Chickasaw Inkana Foundation was established in 2014. Our mission is to preserve, protect, and interpret Chickasaw history and culture in the historic homeland, which is North Mississippi, northwestern Alabama, western Tennessee, and far southwestern Kentucky. But the heart of that homeland, where the majority of all Chickasaw villages were, and where the largest portion of the population of Chickasaw people were before removal in 1837, is right around Tupelo, Mississippi. So some of the things that we do are purchase and preserve endangered archaeological sites. We do a lot of educational outreach. We do educational events throughout the year, such as the Piaminko wreath laying ceremony every October at Fair Park outside City Hall. We put on some small Chickasaw celebrations. But most importantly right now, our primary goal is the fundraising, development, construction, and eventual operation of the Chickasaw Heritage Center.
So what will that center sort of do, Brady? Will it kind of just encompass all the other work that you guys have done over the years and have like a place for it to be for people to come and learn more? Or is there going to be a little bit more to it than that?
I think there's going to be a little bit more to it than that. You know, we have 160 acres in Tupelo that the Inkana Foundation purchased in 2017. And currently, we're looking at a $60 million project, and it will be a heritage center with trails, interpretation, a reconstructed Chickasaw village. But the primary point of this is that it will tell the Chickasaw story from the Chickasaw perspective. So giving a disenfranchised group of people their voice to tell their own history from their perspective. Our mission for the Heritage Center is that it will interpret the rich history of the Chickasaw people by providing visitors with a comprehensive state-of-the-art educational experience from a uniquely Chickasaw perspective. Because there's always and still continues to be a growing interest in the region to preserve and share the history of the Chickasaw people. We want, like I said, we want to do that from the tribe's perspective, which is vital to a group's identity and really the world's understanding of who they are. We will be the largest and most state-of-the-art educational experience in Northeast Mississippi and truly an anchor for heritage tourism in the region, for sure. We have Elvis here in Tupelo, but, we're also going to have the Chickasaw Heritage Center. We really want to focus on a family-friendly environment. And like I said, trails, we'll have a playground, a cafe, events all throughout the year, including culture celebrations. And, once this is all up and running, it's hard for me to think of a place in Tupelo where, there'll be a playground and then you can walk right into a cafe, get a snack, get something to drink, sit outside, and learn all at the same time. One of our primary goals is to spur economic growth. And we're looking at least 25 jobs right in the heart of Tupelo. And we're going to have access directly off the Natchez Trace Parkway. So we have a special agreement with the Department of the Interior, and with the help of the city of Tupelo, we'll have a road access built once we are operational. We're really excited about having a 10,000 square foot exhibit space, so quite large with compelling exhibits, lots of interpretive programs, and the overall facility will be around 28,000 square feet.
This is great, Brady. I can see where so many families across Mississippi will want to travel to Tupelo to see this. I can see why this would bring great pride to the community of the Chickasaw just to have that. And how cool is it that that's going to be right here in Mississippi? This is a big year for you guys. So you guys are actually going to break the ground for it. When will that sort of take place, or has it already taken place?
Well, the initial land clearing began at the beginning of the year, but we're looking at breaking ground on the construction portion of the project, most likely around July, beginning of August. We've raised about $42.5 million out of the $60 million we need to complete the project. So, we're still looking for considerable support. We have a lot of opportunities. Charter membership program. We have opportunities to naming opportunities for different areas of the facility. And we're really looking forward to connecting with small businesses, corporations, and entities all across the state who want to join in and support us in our mission.
When, I'm assuming all things go kind of as planned, I know obviously the fundraising kind of keeps going as the ball keeps rolling. Is there a projected timeline on how long it will take once you get the building started, or is it kind of we're just doing our best at the moment and seeing what happens?
Oh, no. We have a pretty tight timeline. We're looking at, like I said, groundbreaking later this year and opening the exhibit hall and most portions of the facility by late 26, very early 27. And, we're so very fortunate with the number of community partnerships that we've been able to develop. And we are extremely thankful to the city of Tupelo, the state of Mississippi, all of our supporters, and especially our board of directors, and Chickasaw Nation, of course, for their ample support for the project as well.
On y'all's website, I see opportunity to go to a gala. Sounds like a lot of fun. Coming up this spring, won't be so cold in a nice dress. Is this going to be your next fundraiser opportunity, or are there more between now and then?
This is the major fundraising opportunity for this spring. Now, our first gala was a year and a half ago and was a fantastic event. Anyway, I think many people who went hopefully will come again, and we have a number of sponsorship opportunities for that as well, and we're looking forward to working with a lot of people on that. But also, you can visit Inkana.org, INKANA, or Chickasaw Heritage Center.com and learn all about our fundraising program and different levels of support.
If obviously this is going to be wonderful, it's going to take a year or so for it to get completed, Brady. But if someone's just now learning about Chickasaw and the Chickasaw Inkana Foundation and all of this cool stuff that you already have in terms of heritage and artifacts, and they're coming to Tupelo or through Tupelo, do you guys have an area where folks can start their learning process or see some of these things, maybe just on a smaller scale before the center gets completed?
Well, now, the city of Tupelo does have their Heritage Trail system, and they do civil rights, Civil War, and Chickasaw history and culture. So there are a number of sites in and around Tupelo that you can visit, some with interpretation, more or less, and then also at the Natchez Trace Parkway headquarters, there's a great place. And there are multiple Chickasaw and other First American sites up and down the Natchez Trace as well. And if you call our office or email us at info@inkana.org, we are happy to put you in contact with the right people and be able to provide more information about Chickasaw history and culture, what we're doing in the homeland, and any assistance that we're able to provide. We're always here to help. I
think it's cool. We should know our history and appreciate the things that are right here under our noses to learn more about, whether it's on the Natchez Trace or sort of there in Tupelo. I think this will be a really cool project, Brady. So please keep with us in touch. Let us know when the ground breaks, and then sort of as it goes, we would love to follow you guys till you cut the ribbon.
Sounds great. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate you letting me on today.
All righty, there you go. Such cool stuff. It's okay to learn something new about your state. I hadn't necessarily heard of this specifically. I'm sure I may have been taught about it at some point in time, but it's always good to have a little bit of a refresher course and also know all the cool information we can learn if we just follow some of the trails or just pay attention to some of the other things and opportunities out there for us to stop and